Hello Ascended brothers and sisters, I am Souls121 with Real Hard Reviews, and today we are looking at the i7-6950X 10-core, 20-thread path, $1,700 bank account bustin' beast. This processor is absolutely insane, and with an insane processor you require insane cooling. Now let's get into cooling this processor. If you're going to overclock a $1,700 processor, you're going to expect to spend a little more on your cooling. For a minimum, we're going to recommend the Noctua DU125. This will keep the stock temps and a little overclock possible. If you're going to move up a little higher and want a little bit better overclock, we're going to go with the Noctua D15. This was the sweet spot air cooler that we really recommend. And if you really want to get that processor clocking up, we're going to go with the Corsair H110i GT all-in-one. This is going to be the best cooler for your money. When we turned off turbo and let all processor cores run at their maximum, with the Noctua DU125, the max we were able to safely run this at was 4.3 GHz, but we'd recommend sticking around 4.2 due to heat. When it came to the Noctua D15, we were able to run it around 4.4 GHz, which was quite impressive. And when it came to the nice Corsair H110i GT all-in-one, we were able to hit a nice 4.6 GHz and got a huge improvement overall. With our basic air cooler, we were able to overclock to about 4.3 GHz, giving us a non-gaming performance increase of 22.4%, which is quite impressive. With our more moderate air cooler, our more premium one, we were able to get a 4.4 GHz increase, giving us 28.3%. And with a very impressive 4.6 GHz on the water cooler, we're able to get a 40% increase in non-gaming performance. But where things get a little dicey is the power consumption. On the air cooler, on the basic air cooler, we're getting 16.8% more power consumption. On the moderate air cooler, 26.3%, and on the premium water cooler, at that 40% increase in performance, we're also getting a 40% increase in power consumption. With these large overclocks, we were expecting a huge increase in performance in gaming, but we did not get that. This processor is already maxing out most games you play. Actually, it maxes out every game you play. And the average increase in performance is under 5%. That's all the way up to water. From our basic one at 4.3 GHz, we're getting 3.3% improvement in gaming. On the more moderate, we're getting 4%. And on the water cooling, only 4.8% for a 40% power consumption increase, which if you're just gaming on this processor, again, I don't recommend gaming on this processor. You can buy yourself a 6700K and save the money, but you're not going to get the increases you're hoping for. So in hopes of keeping this short, the i7-6950X is an amazing processor and it will keep you going for years to come. The processor price is absolutely insane, and the performance again though is again insane. This processor is great and gives you a lot of overclocking potential, but at the cost of heat and power. If you're just an average user and you somehow got your hands on this processor, stock may be all you need, as it's going to do everything you want. This is Souls121 with Real Hard Reviews. Please check out our forum and like and subscribe.